Good morning and welcome to Meditation Tribe, your morning meditation stop where we can help us all shift and uplift our mood, reset our day, reset our energy, and be with each other for just a little while as we start our day. Good morning. Thank you for being here, Sarah, and thank you for being here, Paul. I have been reading the messages. I just wanted you to know that we're wishing you all the best here today, Paul. And for anyone struggling with losses we're having so many of those these days, and fears of losses and all kinds of things. So these are the things that we take time to reset, reboot, and hopefully, we'll be able to give each other a little inspiration for some of that today. Good morning, Barbara Berkman. Lovely to see you here as well. So, checking in with everybody. How you doing? Let me know. I have quite a list for our energy and prayer work that we do, and I'd love to be able to add to that. Good morning, White Dragon. Yes, we are spirits in earth suits. What a disguise. I believe we're many things. Sometimes we're just tired. Good to see everybody. Yeah, it's something has been on my mind for the past few days, which is, how many have come to know or accept, that we are here for reasons that we may not have, been aware of. And what one of them that seems to be the most helpful. Good morning, Jen, visionary gal. Good to see you. And I think that one is that we're being called to be of service to one another, even if it's as simple as the prayers that we do, the blessings that we feel, and and that it might be time that we do things just a little bit differently. And one of those is to keep in our frame of mind the best we can of healing and hope, that we might inspire ourselves to keep going by working with others and lending our compassion and our heartfelt care. Lovely to see you guys here today. It's wonderful. um, I understand that we've had like a miracle in the astrological zone. Not being an astrologer, I'll pick up on some of the trends occasionally, and one of them is that Jupiter is going direct today. Now, I'm not the wizard on this, but when I saw a couple different places mentioning that that would be like a Yahoo, one more planet saying, let's go for it. Things that might have felt stuck can be, um, uh, the blocks can be, removed, and I'm hoping that in the midst of all things going on, as they say, that we can find a little brightness and lightness and refresh and remember some of our dreams, some of our goals. Good morning. Hi, Mary Thornberry. Lovely to see you too. Hello, Carolina. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope all of your weathers are behaving themselves. Ask the gods of weather to get out there and shift things a little bit for you. Put up your bubble, say, not today, Mr. Weatherman. Not at my house, thank you very much. How about nobody's house? Let's just all hopefully have a good day. Yeah. I love seeing everybody coming on in. It's a wonderful feeling to see everyone gather. If anybody has anybody, remind me for the list. Let me check this here. We definitely have you on the list, Paul. And hope you don't mind me saying Paul, but you know, he picked up the ashes of his dear dog, Holly, and he just felt strongly he heard the message that was, I think it was Archangel Michael. He felt strongly that he needed to put his PC down for the, few days. And, I think that is fantastic. Um, that self-care uh, is so important. Um, we don't know how much just taking a little bit of time, like when you have an injury or you have a surgery, you have a woman has a baby. The time that you take in the beginning of an upset or an event, life-changing events and things, the time that we take and the care that we take in the beginning really allows us to calm our nerves. It allows, I think this is what it looks like as far as I've seen videos of what the cells do when they're trying to heal. Is it to me in my vision, it looks like the cells are doing something kind of like this. It's like they're bubbling up around an impacted area and doing lots of healing and a cellular repair. And if we stay still and we stay quiet for a bit with our feelings, with the healing that's going on and our tissues, our cells, that we naturally begin to restore and reboot and can come back um, into our energies and moving forward again. And I think that grief is one of those things. It's one of those seemingly invisible things that impact us, our hearts. And so we take time for that. Um, oh, how wonderful. Hello, Kelly Bach. Good to see you here. Let's see what's going on. Ah, oh, you're heading in for your chemo today. Or maybe no chemo. Ooh, well, let's hope for the no chemo day. Wouldn't that be spectacular? Well, or if that you're strong enough that you can have it. My mother experienced ovarian cancer, and that was something that there wasn't a lot of hope for, back what, almost 20 years ago. And so when they'd say, well, she didn't have chemo today, that means she wasn't actually strong enough to actually take it. So I'm hoping that whatever you and your doctors decide to do, it is for your best interest and that your cellular structure is just jamming today. Reboot, restart, refresh that cellular system. Ooh, we could all do that. That'd be awesome. Lots of love sending to you. Ah, Judith is having an atmospheric river of rain. Well, let's just hope that you're safe and that Mother Earth behaves herself just a little bit in the middle of it all. A lot of people are talking about how do we manage ourselves when we when we see the world misbehaving. Um, we do our best to take care of ourselves, and I'm just happy to see so many people doing things to take care of ourselves. We get FOMO, the fear of missing out. What are we going to miss out on? And and I think that us missing out on a little bit of time out in the world and with our news can only allow our bodies and our hearts and our spirits to revive just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, just flow with it. I guess in the river of weather. Yesterday, I had a little procedure myself. I have had, unbeknownst to me, because I always had really great vision, I had cataract, uh, a surgery on my left eye yesterday. And this one's going much better than the one on my right eye. So I'm very happy about that. I had no idea I wasn't seeing as well. Like, what's wrong with these glasses, But it was the eyeballs and lots of years in the sun and things like that. So it takes a little bit of guts to get out there and take care of yourself and all the things that go on. I know, right? Mary Thornberry, woohoo! Cheerleading section for all of us in a wonderful way. Hello, Oxford Cat. Um, I still have you on the list. If you still need it, we got it. You're here for it. Fran San, what is that? I always say San Fran. Let's see, for San Francisco. What I did for myself yesterday after, it was the day before actually, preparing and knowing that I have a down day pretty much yesterday. Um, I bought myself some flowers, some bright, pretty flowers for spring, and reset up my little altar over there. And it's a little card from the Goddess Love deck, and it's a card of harmony. And added some little peace decorations and lit my little candles and my Christmas star. It says peace on earth. And I have these. My hand's going in the right place, in the right direction. Woo! Being left-handed, I know it may look backwards to you, but it looks good to me. Well, no, it's still backwards to me. Wake up. But I've got all my little crystal balls, and a couple of those are etched with the image of the map of the earth. So just getting out all my little reminders of focusing on peace and harmony and these little shifts and things that we can do every day to help reset us. Um, if there's anything you'd like to share, any of you, about how you're doing and how you take care of things when you're out of balance. Let's see, the shipboat near the bridge. It's not letting me go back up there. These fussy things. Okay. Well, while you go, Kelly, just know we're with you. Might be crowded in there. All those extra angels and guides and maybe 33 trillion angels. Will they fit in the room with you? If not in, they'll be all around, hovering about, doing their thing. Ah, Judith says she's grateful for this rain. Very good. Let's see. Barbara Berkman says that she spoke to those weather spirits last night to dissipate the storm. And that's what happened. She's very grateful. There's the G word, grateful. Ooh, that's a great idea. Yes, I have done that, Judith. Um, Putting the castor oil on the eyelids or around the eye. Um, I think it soothes the skin very nicely. Talking about mowing. Soon as the grass dries out just a little bit, we have a lot of that to do. Get out the weed eaters, and thank goodness the guys are able to do all of this on the property. She had to mow the lawn in January. Yeah, the theory is that if you keep on the mow, as soon as you get a clear day, grasses dry up a little bit, that you can keep it up. Then you don't have to cut down like, 2 feet of grass. But it's so pretty though, because there's lots of wildflowers up here where I am. It's so pretty. We have some wild poppies volunteering, and we have lupin growing. We have lots of gorgeous, bright wildflowers. And of course, Mother Nature obliges with a spectacular array. We've got first the bright yellows, and we've got the purples. Then we have the pale purples and the lighter orange and bright yellows and white, different white wildflowers that bloom. It's highly entertaining. Good morning, Liz. Oh, Sarah Broyle says that after her dream, she sees on Facebook that Iran tried a drone strike on. Oh, I see. You just said it. That's what you meant. Well, there were lots of things that will be tried, and I think that hopefully our systems of defense will be taking care of things. In fact, we could add that into our meditation. Let me make a note to add to our personal bubbles, maybe when we're doing a little work with our earth energy, that little earth bubble that we do. We're going to say, um, put up that grid, reinforce it. The protective grid. Yeah. Energy's energy. And so we can use our thoughts. Where attention goes, energy follows, and we can affect some changes. Let's see. Thank you for explaining. Tornado severely damaged her home with her inside. I get a bit nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay, going back here. Let's see. There's a dream in here. Love the dreams. I really hope that you guys all follow um, uh, Allie and Terry and guests, Diana, JJ, Annie Bear, um, Kelly from Cali Healer. They all get on and do the dream show, and it is so helpful and lends a lot of insight as we look at how to interpret our dreams. So, Jules, White Dragon had a dream. I was going to meet Gary and watch Mrs. Doubtfire. Gary loves Mrs. Doubtfire, and she was bringing the pie. I love that. So, Barbara, that's you. This is real time. You had damage to your home now with you in it. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound, that sounds super scary. You're here. I'm happy. The Everglades have been burning, and they need the rain. I've been there. That I can definitely tell you. I've been in that fire zone with its own cyclonic features and whatnot, quite frightening. Um, let's see what we got going here. I hope you're feeling good today. Oops, I made it's not an earthquake. No more disasters. It's just my slightly unsteady table that I have here. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Oh, I love Phantom of the Opera. Liz says that she didn't get much sleep last night. Lots of messages. Share, please do. Can't get Phantom of the Opera out of her mind. Feel like there's a spirit message. Then every YouTube popping up was part of the lesson. Oh, interesting. Oh, and Stephen Burns. That young man is amazing. I watch him a lot. And then Dutch Sense. He's really savvy with predictive theory on earthquake and other such natural matters. But Stefan, takes it out to the ethers just about. What does he call himself? Galactic. Um, I don't know. I forgot what he calls himself. It's really great. Um, oh, so it's been in the past that you've had it. I don't blame you. It's nerve-wracking. I've just never seen anything like it. When that wind pops up, this is no joke, Dorothy. Oh, 5 tornadoes, Liz? Wow, that's a lot. That noise, that's what everybody says, like a giant um, freight train running right through. One side of the street can be wiped out, and the other side of the street, nothing. Oh my gosh, hurricanes. Life on the coast. My kids live on the coast, and they are thankfully not in the tsunami zone. They're just up above it, but they're really close to the ocean. Yes, Mother Nature. Normally, that's all we have to contend with, right? So I woke up this morning thinking about, for entertainment purposes only, um, about our instinctive and automatic nervous system responses to dangers and stress and trauma. And all of that is designed to help us survive what's going on, and does us a little favor of helping us stay in the moment when our adrenaline rushes and we are in an emergency or something stressful, and we can get through it. And then we could end up in, some kind of PTSD or chronic, depending on how the event or events impact us and where it sticks in us. Hello, good morning, Tarot Ask Backwards. Nice to see you here today. And so, with the entertainment factor only, we have the fight, flight, and fawn, and now we have the faint or freeze. And they keep adding to this because we're having lots of the trauma responses, right? And so that's why we do things like these meditations and getting together and checking out what other people are doing online, and everybody is a community. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of people are really showing up and showing out to truly offer sincerest wishes and information to help everybody find a way to get through things. Um, so, the fighting. I'm not so much into that, but sometimes we have to do it. We have to get our get a grip and just go, okay, I'm doing this. I'm in it. This is the thing. And this is what we've got to do. And then we can run away or we can hide or we can flee from said danger. Or we could attempt to please, appease, or comply with the threat to stay safe. And there is that. If you've ever taken uh, personal safety classes, or if people are into martial arts and whatnot, you learn the steps and what to look for if you're in an emergency situation, and it is real. Um, and then fainting or freeze, which is when you become immobilized, paralyzed, or you shut down, lose consciousness, and things like that. And I think that, we go into an overwhelm. So we're going to do that. In fact, I think we're all in some, not that I'm a doctor, I'm not licensed for anything at this time. Almost, but didn't complete it, which is okay. It wasn't okay when it was happening, but I'm really okay with it now. But let's see here. I think showing up for ourselves is a sign of great resilience. And how do you build resilience? What is that stuff? What's the juice of resilience? Where is that magic elixir? Um, ah, hugs for everybody. Spirit hugs, angel hugs. It's one of my favorite things to do is when I don't feel comfortable with something, or, if like feel like I need to break links on my chakras, we connect to each other. It's one of my teachers taught us this years and years ago, Dixie Atarian, that through each of our chakras, we connect to each other from the telephone, full on telepathy, and when we're connected to each other, sometimes we could read each other. People do remote viewing and different such things. Or when we're doing healing, Reiki or whatever modality. Um, there at one time there were people in here that were doing that were, amazing and practiced Jin Shinjitsu. So many different ways that we can find access to our knowings and healings. Um, let's see. Tornadoes. Her friend Lynn's cousin on your list. Let's see. Lynn's cousin. Let me put it on here. Oh no, the cats. It took the farm. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, and Barbara survived Hurricane Sandy. Got a bunch of survivors. We're not gonna give up. No way. Um, Lynn's cousin. 18 kitties and the farm. What kind of farm was it, Sarah? I'm just wondering. So sorry to hear about that. Starting over, isn't that something? Yeah, we got you on the list, Liz. Liz, we always have you on the list. We got you covered. I think everybody has you on their lists, which is wonderful. Mm, neuropathy. Not my favorite topic. You know what's funny? As I think about people with neuropathy, not that that's funny, but there's a few movies like entertainment purposes only. Um Beauty and the Beast at the end, after and when the beast is turning back into the handsome prince, and also in Shrek when Fiona is being restored to, being an ogre, her beautiful ogre self. They levitate, and all of a sudden the light comes out of their hands and their feet. And I think that's an excellent vision for anybody who's struggling with neuropathy is, just let that energy flow out, learning how to do Reiki or other such hands-on healing modalities and see your energy just going out of your hands and putting that healing bright white light through you. It's kind of fun. You could just put it on repeat, till you let it sink into your mind. Or as Terry says, is a wonderful thing is that if you can imagine something, even if you're not currently capable of it, that you can bring it into being. And this is something that anyone who's trying to learn a new skill, athletes, musicians, dreamers, seers, people that are doing healing, anything that you're thinking about doing while you're in a learning process, it's amazing how that works. That's how I used to learn new music when it was just too difficult. Like, why does this teacher think I can learn to sing this? Like, what the heck? And so I would pick someone that I loved their voice and I loved their skill, and I would listen to it over and over and over again and tell my body, okay, you know how to do this. Somebody else's body can sing this crazy stuff, then I can learn it too. Well, I never got that good, you know. Obviously, I didn't take off and go to Europe and join the opera in the world, but I sure had a lot of fun. Hmm. Does blue light seem to be helping with the neuropathy? Um, I'm not really sure about whether or not that how the blue light works exactly. I'm sure that I could find it. I've probably looked it up and then, you know, in one ear and out the other for some things while we're learning. But I think that I think it's important to use whatever, follow your instinct with it, and see how it feels to you. Um, some people are using red light, whatever color of the chakra of the area that you are focusing on. Let's see. I had a chart here. Excuse me. Oh yeah. I just happen to have this right here. So I don't know if I could get that up close enough that you guys can take a screenshot of it for entertainment purposes only, widely available in your interwebs. So the blue light, um, uh, according to this chart for entertainment purposes only, acne kills acne, bacteria calms inflammation. Red light is for boosting up your skin and your collagen and improves the texture of your skin. So that's amazing. A lot of people are using the red light. You'll see folks running around with masks, red light masks on. The green light helps balance the skin as well. This is uh, a therapy chart, I think, for someone who focuses, like maybe an esthetician or something like that. The white light, though, penetrates deeper into your layers and promotes overall rejuvenation from your skin and into uh, into the layers of the skin. The purple light helps soothe the skin as well. And then this chart also gives wavelengths. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, you can definitely use those. I think that everybody responds differently to different therapies, you know. Um, I love this. Liz and Oz says some of the most difficult life lessons are showing up for self in honor of our divinity. And I think that that's so important. While I was having my procedure yesterday with my eye, I was really trying to stay focused. I had an earbud in so that I could just listen to one of the shows I was watching, and I took it off, and I was still staying focused, and I felt really strongly that heard that while we're here, we go through these difficult life lessons. We have the physical body to contend with. But when we're not here, we don't have the physical body to contend with, right? To have these pains and to get the light going and do the healing work and the cellular work that it's a whole different matter. And that if we imagine that we are not struggling for this to happen. Like sometimes I'll say while we're doing a grounding, let's just do it with ease, without resistance. And that it might be actually easier than we think to affect change using our light and all the tools that we have here, our medical teams and our etheric teams and whatever else, you know, we can come up with makes us feel comfortable and good. That's half the battle, is just knowing that we're whatever we're doing, we're trying to honor and respect our physical body that is our temple while we're here. This is the earth suit I have. How can I do my best with that? And that know that that's enough, you know. Maybe I'm supposed to be where I am right now. Maybe the cumulative effect of the things that I've been through in my life. I'm here to learn these lessons, that whatever struggle I'm having right now, to honor and respect and give that kind of spiritual love to myself. And if we focus there, I think that it makes a difference in how we're able to transmute and move through things, because giving that love to ourselves help us feel free to be our authentic self, you know? So we could be super cranky. I got cranky yesterday after my procedure. It was like, hello, put your drops in your eyes and go to bed. And that's what I did. And that's probably what I'll do after this, is put my next dose of drops in my eyes and then go rest. The Bahamas is a good focused, and the Devil's Triangle is off the East Coast. UFO activity is heavy there. Well, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Not even. Oh, Judith, you did take a martial arts safety class, and it's empowering. It really is. And even if you think that you can't do anything like that anymore because you're getting older, one thing that they taught us that I think is fantastic is that at any age, if you're feeling more vulnerable, you don't have the strength that you used to have, you know. We have arthritis, we have mobility issues sometimes as we get older and whatnot. But Yeah, don't read while you're trying to be on the road. Don't get car sick on top of everything else, Miss Kelly. But it's our attitude. So it's that attitude that I've got a grid and I've got a bubble right here and you're just going to bounce right off of that. You just don't get to have me. This doesn't need to happen. It makes a big difference. Yesterday, I was watching an interview with a man who is a veteran. And he talked about how the things that he did to get through situations when he was in battle. And he had this thing that he did, and he used this. And that's when he would go into invisibility mode. Like, no joke. My brother used to say this. He says, I'm gonna go from here to there and I'm gonna lay low and I'm gonna be invisible. And he just tucked his energy up and did it. So these guys, that's how they got through things in battle, is they did certain things to become one with whatever area they were working in. They had to do their job in. And then they focused really hard on being invisible. And I think that there's something to be said for that. We can go out and we can be open and we can do what we need to do. And then we can also take that time away, turn off the computer, stay at home for a little bit, tend your garden. You did your bravery. Now, time to relax and take care of yourself. And that relates back to something with the 12-step program, which is coming to learn to actually practice this over the years. Is, when you have a big day or big things are going on, then if you can at all, take the next day to just sort of, put on your headphones. You got to go to work. Okay, so be it. Go earn your money. Go keep your foundational stuff going, but put on the headphones. Stay a little bit focused on self-care. Make sure you eat right, drink your water, do your stuff. And I think that it helps us balance what's going on. Ah, well, we've got some intergalactic business here. Sorry, I'm not catching all the comments. I'm trying though. Well, they're not sure what kind of farm has been lost to their friends, but we'll just focus on prayers, recovery for them. Hopefully, there are some programs that can assist, but I understand it's quite a process to have someone come in, do the official work, to write the claim, for the failure of crop or disaster that's occurred. So it takes a little bit of time to do all of that. So hopefully that they are able to get the kind of help and support in their community and family and whatnot that they need. White Dragon says the red power crystal is out there in the ocean. One of the most power from the temples of science, probably from an Atlantean source. Oh, yes, of course. So we need our sources in the ocean and we need our sources to protect the East Coast and apparently the West Coast. And so we're going to work on that too. Let's see. We're just about to get in and get some meditation going on. All right. The first light that Judith says that she used was about 20 years ago, was for a horse, and it was a red, blue, and yellow, and it healed her feet. Ooh, healing feet, very important. We like that. Um, White Dragon says he's used Reiki and reached the master level. was just a stepping stone. Right. I think that these stepping stones are really important. Get your foundational, study on how to work with energies and to do the kind of healing. I had a teacher that said, you don't need any of that. I'm going to teach you right here how to do that. You put your hands together. You either you work on people that you have no conflict or no animosity with only because you don't want to have a conflict of interest. And she said, um, then ask Creator, God, Spirit, your source, to help you with it, and just put your hands either if you're practicing face to face around the body, or imagine, envision sending that energy to someone. And even if you don't know exactly where it is that that person has the impact that they need some resolve with, that trust that spirit knows what it's doing. And when you send that energy to that person, you let go and you let that energy flow through you. And I think that when you build on these sources, I'm taking Reiki 1 and 2 again, and I did not become certified when I did this 30 years ago. And so now I want to do it again so that I might learn something new and so that I can have that certification, because I kind of like having these things under my belt. Um, we have a lot going on in here. Oh, yeah, the body wants to heal. Yeah, it sure does. The blue diamond light. Okay. Oh, yeah, send that. Send that Reiki energy. If you want to receive it, say, yes, I'll receive that. Please, yes, please. Healing energy, please. Hey, Teresa. Yes, we're the host, but not the healing water. Right. That's funny. Teresa. Teresa has the funny bone and a way with words. I love it. Well, here we go, just in time. I think I'd like to get us into the next moment, get our meditation going here, because after we've had all this time with our, our trauma and all these things that are going on that impact what's going on, because these traumas and things, imagine that you have a filing cabinet for an entertainment purposes only filing cabinet. And you open, when something happens, that drawer just swings right open and says, "Ta-da! Guess what? You still have grief with this thing, and you still have unresolved issues with this thing. Oh, we got all these files in there that say, hey, you didn't heal all this stuff up. We've got more stuff for you to do." And so taking a moment to the reset point, right? The rest so we can restore. And with that, let's get those hands going for a little bit of energy. Pulse them just a little bit so you can feel that energy, that natural energy grid starting to build in your hands. And to breathe. Sink down into your chair, sink into your pillow. If you're driving, sit back from it just a little bit so that you don't go into full relaxation or shut your eyeballs while you're driving. Please be safe. But if you're the passenger, by all means, go for it. Sage is lit, candles lit. I prepared before we started this morning. Had a little bit of sage, a little bit of some Palo Santo. Just felt like today was a preparation day. Now imagine you are sinking your root down into the earth. Let's go ahead and get good and grounded today. so that we can hit that 0 point, that reset into the center of the earth, where we know Mother Earth can transmute and reset us. The energy, that very important energy at the core. If you have a hard time grounding, take your carabiner and hook it to your energy field somehow in your imagination, and find that spot that says, oh look, Jules, oh, hook that thing right in there and say, hey, you stay there, you stay grounded today, because we don't know what's coming today, and we want to be able to move with spirit, not just with what might be shocking to our systems, but with the good that's coming, with the light that is emerging as we grow and we heal, as more people join forces around the world and hold close to the earth and say, enough is enough. I'm grounding it in. I'm holding myself close. I'm holding myself and my friends and my family and our ability to sustain in times of trial, in times of tribulation, in times when the waters are wild, when the winds are whipping about us, while the earth might be shaking, while the rains may be falling. We are here close to this earth that we came to be a part of this healing process. Let's breathe again, or breathe as you feel most comfortable. Accept the healing that the Mother Earth has to give you. That cozy, held feeling that I imagined that I would feel. There are places and spas where you can take mud baths. I can imagine that condensed feeling of earth holding us, taking out like a mud mask, taking out the impurities in our skin, taking out the impurities of what we've eaten or what we've done, or things that have happened to us. Take the feelings that are difficult so it can be transmuted. Take the things that have felt stuck in us, or hanging on to something that if we would we just want to let go of. Release, let it go into the earth. Take a moment to breathe and allow that to finish happening, whatever it is. And trust that the Mother is here for you, to hold you, and to hold you and your energy so that you can go through another day here on earth. Ready? Let's start to move back up and out. Let's go ahead and do that. Bring up with you the purity of the waters, that closely felt feeling of being held by angels, guides, Mother Earth, Gaia herself. And bring that up with you. My son did a drawing once when he was 9 years old. It was of Gylandia, the time where the earth seemed to be one continent. There was all the water, but earth was one continent. And he said, if the earth used to have one big continent and the people were all there together, why can't we live like that now? And I added, embellished, and, a little bit to it, but that's what he said. He was 9. And I think of it often. I think it's a wonderful sentiment as we come out of that earth that keeps moving and changing. And it's just wild, which is full of growth and life. And let's take that new life and that new growth and bring it out. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, earth. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, spirit. Now, for those of you, get through those chakras, Just give them a little bit of a boost. Whatever helps keep, your chakras flowing, going. We don't have to do all the work today. Ask your chakras to do what they need to do to help you heal in those areas. And if you need more help, ask for it. There are lots of people who are good with cutting cords that can help you with these things. We can help each other. Breathe in and allow all of that energy to come through you. If you have a hard time getting through that crown chakra, just open it up and let that energy flow right through and up. Let's take it all the way out into the Earth's atmosphere and turn around like a miracle and just look at the Earth, how beautiful this planet is. And if you're only in your Earth body right now, that would be cool. Pull your hands out in front of you, and that shape of the Earth that you see before you while you're looking back at the planet, you can see it spinning slowly. And in your mind's eye, you could see the energy, the crystalline energy of the Earth, the waters of inner and outer, the feelings of being connected from deep in the earth and to out in the atmosphere. Spend a moment to offer healing and love and your good compassion, calm, containment, bright light of healing, that source of all that is goodness, the omnipresent, the ever forgiving, the beauty of the spirit that is here for us to access. Calm, restore, build new levels of peace and healing for us all. Now let's pop up just a little bit up out of the Earth's atmosphere. See how that feels. And imagine your guide. Maybe you have a message from the interdimensional. You have a message from the multiverse. They're holding out their hands to give you a gift of hope, of resilience, to build your resilience toolbox with the seen and the unseen, the solid and what seems to be transmuted. Grab it. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. And bring yourself back down. Let's go back in where there's gravity again. And gravity pulls you down back into your body. And you're holding this beautiful secret message of love. Pull that into your heart. Love from within, deep within the Mother Earth. Love from out into the etherics, into your heart, your beautiful, loving heart. Heal your heart and be up in that high heart where love can be shared with people all over the world. Let me get this list going while we're right here in our hearts. We might go over a minute if you don't mind. Let's start with Lynn, the cousin, the kitties, and the farm. Blessings to all of them. For Brent and Derek. For Bill's diagnosis. For you, Sarah. For Lady K, I've kept you on just in case. Oxford Cat. Barbara B. Liz in awe. Teresa Ford and your mom. Patricia Hernandez and all that she needs. Kelly Bach on her way to keep her health going. Diana and her healing. I'm sure she's going to do great. Allie and her health and her energy and her beautiful self for Kelly Healer and her family, for Terry, her family, her brother Michael, and Eric, her daughter, and her adventures. For Wolf Girl Oreo, Dolly, excuse me, Wolf Girl Dolly and her family, healing for pneumonia, and her goddaughter. Barbara Hartlove, Richie and Jennifer, Paul and Holly, and his need for rest right now. And all the people that we know and love, we send love, bright light of love, and a big grid of no, not here, no thanks, not today, for our East Coast, our West Coast, and everything in between, for the Americas. Wishing all of you the light and love for a beautiful day. And so, with that, know that all your prayers are being sent with the energy of light and love, and that we'll hope the best for the day. And hope you have a beautiful day. Take good care of yourselves. Take a moment to rest if you can. And blessed be, blessings to all. Take good care, and we'll see you again soon. Much love. Thanks for being here. Bye bye.